I already know the end result of this game and the whole series, so I'm really hoping I don't give it away during this cast. Thank you again for tuning in. You are awesome. In the lower left-hand corner of our screen, in the gold, it is our Protoss player, the local Arizona boy, Coldflame. And his opponent, his teammate, in the purple, is Zerg player, Zergling, who already has the spawning pool down. And check out those awesome medium setting graphics. Oh, you know you like it. Coldflame come in here. Oh, could have possibly prevented the expansion from going down there for at least a little bit. Decides not to, wants to get all the way inside. These guys are teammates, don't forget. Coldflame getting a lot of good information out of this scout. Let's check what they've said so far. Just good luck, good luck, good luck. Have fun. And not a lot else. Trying really hard not to cough into the microphone because that doesn't sound good and I would probably restart if I did. Gas is currently being mined for Coldflame as he's doing this interesting build that kind of makes it seem like he's going to 4-gate, but maybe? Because it's hard to tell because this is a build that's gone out of vogue. Coldflame did go ahead and tell me ahead of time that according to his SE2 gears, he's about a 2300 MMR. Zergling is right there around the same, perhaps just a touch higher. So they're both high masters, low GM area with their MMR, but Coldflame just loves doing builds that are not meta. He likes to go ahead and attack and attack and attack and drop and attack, and he's a bit like a Terran Protoss. I really would probably say that. We already have the Queens out, second one on the way as the expansion for Zergling is completed. Is he going to take that third? No, that's just a Zergling being active on the map, making sure no pylons are being laid down just yet from Coldflame, who doesn't look too interested in doing that just yet. He's going to lay down an expansion. There it goes. And he's going to push out with that pretty common Zocker Stellit. What did I say? Zocker? Zocker Stellit. Yes. Pretty common for Operas to move out with Zocker Stellit. Wow. Zergling checking all of the common locations inside the gas, outside the gas, says I refuse. He actually is kind of missing one little area there. And Coldflame, interestingly enough, is not moving forward as Metabolic Boost is being upgraded. And actually, no, nobody was left in gas. Zergling hit that 100 and he was quite content. Man, drones look even more hideous with the slightly higher graphic settings. Ugh. Ugh. They look yummy. Make me want to go eat something. I'm a little bit sick. Apologies, my voice sounds rough. I'm feeling a little bit sick, but this is something that I plan to be doing a lot into the future. Please check my channel out. You can see all of those. The bottom right-hand corner there, OrD StarCraft is the YouTube channel. The live stream is OR_D. Follow me on Twitter at ORD_SC2. And, of course, like I was saying earlier, find Exo Gaming. Let them know that you appreciate these guys struggling, working hard, trying to improve. Nice control there by Zergling, who sends the drones back. Ooh, didn't hit the G for the gather, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be on top of this. Oh, I was impressed for a moment, then a little bit delayed. It's a little sad. And the Zergling doesn't get pulled at the same time. This Overlord in a very nice position to check gas timings. There is no other Overlord, though, in that forward position to check when something moves out. And so, Zergling missed the fact that this Zealot party is on its way. He does have Zerglings moving up around towards the third to check whether or not that's been laid down. And when he sees that it's not, he'll probably think to himself, oh, here comes something. And he finds the Zealots down at the bottom of the map, engages them, and actually gets a little bit out of position here. Lots and lots of Zealots and not a lot of Roaches. 7 more were on the way. Spore Crawler, interestingly. And ooh, these Roaches really can clean up a lot of these Zealots. Oh, one more shot. Oh, would have been nice. Creep Spread, not quite as active as it could be out of Zergling. Coldflame Looks like he's just saving up minerals. Let's check our worker count. 45 to 43 right now. Coldflame actually a little bit under saturation. He might have been able to go a little bit further with that, and he's got quite a bit of chronos saved up. What's going on down here? The engagement is still occurring, and these Zerglings, these roaches controlled by Zergling, doing a pretty good job of exchanging a little bit of their life for Zelts. Interestingly, we just now have glial reconstitution starting. No burrow or anything like that on the way, even though we do have the lair complete. Looks like we're going to be sticking with roaches on Zergling's side for at least a little while. And there it is. The third base comes out of Coldflame, so we're going to be entering a bit of a mid-game scenario between these two. This is game one of a best-of-3 show match. Dad. What is that? Is that a piece of the pylon? Does that always happen with these settings? Let's find out. Oh, you can't see it. Or can you? There it is. There it is. And then it disappeared. Okay. It's a pretty game. I'm not going to lie. The guys who designed this did a really good job. Coldflame seen at 84 supply. He's got only 2 workers killed. The army supply sitting heavily in Zergling's favor. And most of that actually is Roach. Oh, could this be beautiful timing right here? Arrives just after the photon cannons are completed and is actually going to get pushed away, though I feel if he had focused, he may have been able to kill that Nexus. Instead, swings around. Good force fields there by Zergling. No, by Coldflame to keep Zergling away from him. Oh, and then great secondary force fields as Zergling does not run away. He's not even engaging with these roaches. Zergling's not engaging with his roaches, and he's trying to posture as if he wants to go up towards the third base, but man, Zergling, I wish you would pull those roaches back a little bit sooner. Coldflame with a few, maybe 1 or 2 misplaced force fields there, but still a fantastic job overall. And interestingly, we have Protoss shields on the way as more Immortals are coming, so it's going to be some sort of 3-base Immortal push, perhaps. 4th base is also on the way for Zergling. I do like that. He's attacking. He's controlling map vision while he's expanding. Thanks to day 9, I expand while I attack now. To quote Tempo. Fantastic song. Haven't heard that in forever. Just popped into my head. You want to know why? Because another day 9 saying just popped into my head. When behind Dark Shrine. Not to say Coldflame's particularly behind, but I think he's feeling the pressure right now. He also wants to probably be able to do something that's very standard for him, which is create some warp prisms and drop DTs in odd locations. And he's also got this pylon down here still. This is Simulator, can see it. This pylon can see that. And the armies are perhaps about to engage in the middle here. Oh, nice force fields there by Coldflame. Catches almost a quarter of Zergling's army, kills them for free, not even shield damage taken. And these rocks stay up. That's all Zergling wanted to do. He just wanted to kill those rocks, but he doesn't get a chance to. He does get to respond all the way down to the bottom of the map, so no DTs were warped in over there. Here the DTs are. Hello, guys. Apologies. And Zergling, being active on the map again, he realizes it's been about 4 minutes since the last time he searched around for forward pylons. Coldflame with an interestingly positioned observer. It can see that the rocks are still there. It can see things that are coming down from the ramp, but he does not have control of the near Zelnaga, which would really help overall with his vision. Creep spread out of Zergling being still just a little bit lackluster, although it's getting there. It's getting there for sure. Needs to gain vision on the other side of this gas here. Kind of a bit of annoying for Zerg to do sometimes on maps like this. Part of the reason why this map is considered awesome sometimes is it's got a lot of little features like that. You can hide things inside the gas entrails. And hey, we got all kinds of spine crawlers coming up. Look at that bank that still Zergling has behind this. He is feeling good. He's getting into his macro swing. He's got Infestors. However, we have Charge and Archons being warped in right here at the 16-minute mark. Yeah, there it goes. Coldflame pushing out, deciding that he's got some Archons for some meat. He's got enough Immortals. It's time to go crush his opponent, as that 16-minute Broodlord is possible, but that's a little bit early. More common to appear around the 21-minute mark when the Zerg player is particularly comfortable. The Spire just now halfway completed. Zergling is going to have to rely on his Infestors and these walls of Spine Crawlers to prevent further aggression out of Coldflame. Let's open up that army tab again, and we'll see that we're sitting at 108 to the 94 of Zergling, who's got to leave some supply available as he wants to build those Corruptors and those Broodlords as quickly as possible. Coldflame getting a bit into an awkward position down at the bottom of the map, opening himself up to run-bys up top, but Zergling seems uninterested in that instead. Nice fungals there on the ramp. Pretty decent force fields at the same time, preventing more Infested Terran from being thrown out behind the Immortals to trap them in. However, this is looking really, really bad for Coldflame. This just is not going well. There's death. There's lots of death. Run away, guys. Fungals catch a lot more of the Immortals and the Archons. Oh, and Infestors pulling out ahead in a bit of an area where they did not need to be. Roach dies, as does that attack. Let's check our units tab right now, as we have all kinds of Zerglings streaming towards the bottom of the map. 71 probes to the 72 drones of Zergling. Coldflame's doing just awesome here. He's pretty excited about himself. He's also got that Greater Spire on the way, and he's protecting it with Spore Crawlers. Spine Crawlers. No Spore Crawlers in sight, interestingly. And he's also not going for Neural Parasite. Well, we got an engagement there in the middle. Lots of Infestors dying there. Zergling just tried to defend this base unnecessarily. Wish he had run away sooner. Did not need to lose those extra 3 or 4 Infestors that he did. The DT's really doing a little bit of sneaky work, paying for themselves finally. And the Observer here allowing for all these creep tumors to be taken out. Zergling, he can atrophy here. It's okay. He's got another base to mine. Actually, it's only mining gas, but that's actually not what he needs. He's got way more gas than he needs. He needs minerals. He does not have all that many, although he's going to sit almost at 1,000. Corruptors are on the way. The Greater Spire is completed. 5 Broodlords are being morphed in. Oh, but these Zealots, they're going to follow the Queens up. Oh, the Queens should have stopped and blocked the path. Now the Zealots have seen that the Broodlords are being morphed. There's not a lot of anti-air here for Coldflame. He knows he's got to get in there. He's got to kill these Broodlords, or that's good game for him, or at least the end of this push. He gets his Archons in a position. Some of them are wasting time on Overlords, but it doesn't matter. The Queens are dead because the Zealots are really strong, and the Broodlords die. There's the GG out. XO's Zergling. Click on this annotation to go to game numero dos, as we watch things die. Oh yeah. Boom. You will also note there at the end that there was an attempt by Coldflame to put down an expansion, but it was forced to be canceled by these Zerglings, and that was pretty solid. This base could have been mined from, but it wasn't, sadly. Greater Spire is dead. And the Fat Lady sings. For game number 1, anyway, this is the best of 3. Tune in, find out who wins.